with the fabulous Lancer, or you're getting our beautiful Triforce that we love. We all know, Court, that the most important thing to any vacation or any day is a great pair of shoes. And so we have the greatest pair of shoes of the day. As you can see on Jackie, Jane, and Jackie, this is my favorite vibe of the day. And we've seen Jackie throughout 2 hours of shoe shopping and beyond. She's got the fuchsia, which is flying in these shoes that goes up in price in less than an hour and a half. I love when it's a TSV because Courtney and I don't have to count backwards. It's an hour and 22 minutes altogether. So this is from Miz Mooz, a father-son team, Ron and Jacob, who decided to change the way women wear shoes in the Big Apple in New York City, and now they are loved around the world. But this is our final presentation, and we had a really cute call during shoe shopping from a lovely lady named Janie. And Janie was a big Miz Mooz fan, and she said, I've been watching these all day long, and now I finally have to do it. Yeah. Well, now you finally have to do it, because this is the final presentation. The price goes up at the end of this day and show. Court is rocking the Leah Williams beautiful,
so gorgeous,
linen collection, and what a vibe with the sandal. Jackie, a little different vibe with the jeans and the jean jacket, looking so good.
I love the pop,
right? Yeah. I know the pop of colors, everything. So let's take you through colors, and I think the color that I'm wearing, I'm just going to unzip one and put on the top, and that also shows you how easy it is to get in and out of it because of the fact here we can play with that one, my love. Let's take you through the colors. So the one that I just took off was aloe. And aloe is really like a beautiful medium grass green. Not too bright, not too dark, and also not too olivey, which can be a little muddy sometimes.
Right.
Think about this shoe because it gives you the coverage of the most sumptuous, comfortable, squishy leather that feels great out of the box. But honestly, once you start wearing these, it becomes a custom fit.
Agreed.
So we do have it in medium and wide widths. By the way, Miz Mooz are beloved around the world, but and you know what? I'm going to turn them this way so you get to see the detail, because that's what we should be looking at. All right, let's start down here with black. Wildly popular in shoe shopping. Final presentation right now. Price is going up in like an hour and 21 minutes. And the only place in the world that you can find this style right now, called the Flaire, is here at QVC. And the only place that you're able to get wide widths in Miz Mooz is here at QVC. And that is thanks to you, our dear friends. By the way, I think my buddy Peyton Kelly is live on QVC too, so you could buy a ring to match the shoes right now.
Love that.
If you go shop with Sean and my buddy Peyton, because the next color is the one Jackie's wearing. Jackie is wearing the outfit of the night. That is our beautiful fuchsia, and fuchsia has been flying all day long. I know we're down to limited quantities in both the medium and the wide width. We have $8.50 in medium, $3.50 in wide. If it looks like a handcrafted shoe by in Italy, that's basically the vibe and the heritage behind this amazing brand. I almost wore this color, but then you know me, I can't say no to my greens. This is our beautiful soft linen. It was very popular in shoe shopping with Court and Jane. And if you say, wait, what's that on the side? Well, that's actually little perforations that's going to help your foot breathe when you wear the sandal. But this is also lined in leather. So unlike other shoes that your feet get hot in because they're lined in plastic, and then your feet sweat.
You need those natural materials.
That does not happen with Miz Mooz. So I don't care if it's 105 degrees outside or it is very cool outside. And I have a friend that said to me, oh, I'm going to rock those with funky tights. That's what I'm going to do because I think that's a really cool look.
Cute.
There's your brandy, which is kind of the signature color of Miz Mooz. Here is River, which is the most beautiful blue. It really does look like you're on like a riverboat cruise and you look into the depths of the river, that gorgeous water. And again, that's the air conditioning on the side that's so smart. And then when in doubt, wait, I should take the correct one off. So they're all going in the right direction. Check out this aloe, which is the most beautiful green. And we were just saying, you know, Mother Nature made grass green, and grass goes with every color.
Right,
so that's
I love
what's
that
fabulous.
because it's so true. Green is so wearable.
Yes. So let's talk about the size chart, because as a gifting thought process, maybe for graduation or Mother's Day, now's when you should be making up your mind and put in your cart and click and check out, because it's the best value of the day. How do we figure out the size? And honestly, your sizes are easier to gift because they're more forgiving, right?
Exactly. European sizing is very forgiving if you've never tried it, and so easy. All you have to do is go down the left left-hand side of our chart, find your US size. You'll go to the right to find your European size. We do offer this exclusively in wides here at QVC. So what we recommend where you see a little overlap in the 9 and the 9.5. If you tend to be on that shorter side of the 9, stick with the 39, a little longer, jump up to the 40. You can do the same with the 9.5. I'm an 8.5 in Flaire. I'm wearing a 39 in my Miz Mooz, and it fits beautifully.
And I'm a 7, and I'm in the 37, as I always am, forever am. Easy to get in and out of. And so it's the perfect blend of style, comfort, heritage, and investment, because I know you can spend a little bit of money on a sandal. My daughter wears sandals that she loves for the first day the other day, and she's like, oh, I need a Band-Aid because I rubbed a sore spot.
Yeah, we've all been there,
You're
and it's
never
awful.
going to rub a sore spot, because it's, I said earlier, it's almost like a little ankle boot met a sandal.
Right.
So it's the perfect transition and truly a year-round shoe for the majority of us. Even if it's cold and snowy outside,
right,
you can take this to the party, and everything that touches your foot is leather in a price that's today or today only. It should be $184.95. You're saving $55 on a Miz Mooz sandal that you will wear for probably a decade or more. I'm not kidding, because that's what happens with Miz Mooz sandals. But we're looking at a price that goes up in about an hour and like 17, 18 minutes.
Very, very true. I mean, this is...
Jackie, you look so good.
So cute. This is the now shoe. As we're moving, we were talking about how cold it was here today in the Northeast. It's going to be in the 50s, edging on the 60s next week. I mean, spring is coming in 4 weeks. You're going to want to have a shoe exactly like this, ready to roll. When you're not maybe ready to do a full-blown strappy sandal, but you want to have that little pop, this is perfect. It will carry you through spring, into summer, and into fall, and it goes with everything. You'd have a hard time finding something that the shoe doesn't go with outfit-wise.
I mean, I normally with this dress would probably wear a little pump, but I'm telling you, I did slip into a little pointed toe pump for the beauty show, not that you could see my feet. And the first thing I did, I'm like, let me zip my feet back into these. These are
Couldn't wait to get back in them, right?
And also, there are parts of the country that pretty much enjoy our spring and summer year round.
Right.
So you might, because I know when I watch QVC from Florida, I'm always like, but people, it's 80 degrees right now, not to rub it in, but it is. So like, think about wearing this if you live in a warmer climate. This becomes the shoe you wear when it's not 107 degrees.
Exactly.
So I'd love to do colors again and remind you, we have free exchanges at QVC for 30 days. 30 days to love it or return it. Got to take the right one off. And once you gift your first pair of Miz Mooz, because it is a family-run business, with 8,700 ordered today, there truly is no turning back after Miz Mooz. So we have it in aloe green. What color don't you have? We have it in River, which is the blue. Brandy's the most popular. Linen has always been on fire with you and me. Fuchsia, that took us all by storm and a little bit by surprise.
It's so gorgeous.
But since midnight, it's been the most popular, and now it's the most limited.
Yeah.
We also have it in black, which ironically, our friend Janie, who called in shoe shopping, she bought black, even though she had about, I don't know, how many pairs?
She named so many, she made so many styles and colors, and I was like, I absolutely adore you, Janie. I love it. She's got great taste.
Can you take us through a little tour of this beauty?
Be happy
for
to.
Its style as well as its comfort, and remember, you got an hour and 15 minutes left, and that's it.
Right. I mean, this is just, when we had the opportunity to bring this TSV, we were really excited because we don't do mass, first of all, small, carefully curated collections. We're not mass produced. So when we think about, our designers think about what are we going to bring, we're going to bring our favorite construction, this great outsole, and then we're going to put all of the detail into it that Miz Mooz is known for. So starting with the outsole, we have this great rubberized traction. It feels almost and gives active. When you put it on, you're like, this is the one that I'm going to wear when I'm traveling, when I'm on the go. It's easy to pack, but you're going to look fabulous while you're wearing it. That's what I love. You're getting the active feel without having to sacrifice the beauty. One thing, there it is on my feet. Look how fabulous. One thing I love to point out is that it is not completely flat to the ground. It gives a lower profile, but it actually has a little bit of a micro wedge to it, so you can see you get a little bit more lift in the back. It's imperceptible when you're wearing it. You're not going to feel that pitch, but you have that little bit of lift, which is amazing. Combined with that, a beautiful padded footbed. Oh, it feels so good. And this is why Jane wanted to put it on so quickly after she was wearing her pumps.
I did.
Because she knew it was padded and it was going to feel incredible when she slipped her feet in.
And I mean, let's face it, we're talking about girls' trip. Courtney and I will reveal the trip I sent her the other day, and I said, we have to go on this someday, but you know,
awesome.
We need a lot of help from our friends.
And you need your
know what I
fashion
mean.
if you're going on a girls' trip.
This is where you are walking in the airport, you are going to the museums, you're taking your pictures on this, you know, maybe the step of this famous, that famous museum here in Philly or any place around the world. This is the true girls' trip shoe because it can morph with so many outfits. And then we're also talking about the most glorious ethically
leather.
sourced European leathers that you can find.
That's just it. I mean, we did the combination of our smooth leather that rolls into an upper that has this beautiful embossing on it. The embossing looks almost like a piece of lace, almost like a paisley floral with like the background. It looks like a tulle. It's so fine, the detail. I mean, all of our shoes, like you're saying, these are carefully, ethically sourced leathers out of Europe. Also, these are made by European artisans. There is so much detail that goes into each and every pair. We have the top stitching, or the top stitching, the whip stitch on the side that gives that great kind of boho vibe. A little bit of a cut down, so there's nothing digging into your ankle bone. These are the fine little details. Padded all throughout the back strap, and it's nice and thick so it doesn't slip, it doesn't dig. To get in and out, you've got a floor-to-ceiling zipper, and then on the interior of the shoe, I mean, you have that same fabulous soft leather. This molds to your foot.
I mean, that's why people wonder, oh, is it going to be hot? But like I said, you're probably used to wearing a shoe that's leather but lined with plastic, basically.
Right.
Or, you know, I remember my favorite baby doctor is Dr. William Sears, and he used to say, like, what are you putting the baby in to sleep in? Because if they're grumpy, it's probably because their bodies can't regulate natural fibers next to the skin. This is natural fibers next to the skin. And Christy will tell you, you helped design this shoe because when you have Miz Mooz, this will not come back next year, most likely. Like, I don't think I've ever seen you redo an exact name ever on QVC.
Very rare if we have.
If you have.
Very rare if we have.
And you guys loved Miz Mooz when they first came to QVC, but they were pretty much 3-inch wedges and more, and they never came in wide width. And then you said, come on, QVC, talk to those guys. We want to get into this, like when we say a custom mush, that's what we're looking at. And you guys said, no, we want a lower heel. We want it to be in wide width. Wide width only exists here, and the Flaire only exists here because it really is this hybrid. And Court, I know you love your Triforce, and I know you love to travel.
I do.
But I also know you love your shoes. I know that about you well.
I love this. I love this type of sandal because it does look smart with like a suit or a dress.
But
Ooh.
We're gonna play.
I mean, I have yet, sorry to walk in front of you, Jackie. I have yet to do this, but now I think I weirdly have to match my shoes to my luggage.
That is the level of traveler you have reached.
When we go on our trip, we're going to need that.
We're going to need multiple suitcases. Like, we're going to need multiple trunks, okay?
Trunks, exactly.
But I love that if you really can't bring multiple trunks and suitcases, in reality, you can't.
We can't.
You have to choose, you know, the right shoe. And I love, like, I just think this is so, it says it all, right, with Leah Williams' little Studio Park linen set, that this, I easily go into just about anywhere where you need to be a little more dressed up wearing
And
it.
as someone that doesn't feel cool very often, I feel like what Miz Mooz always does is give me the cool factor.
Yes, it's an approachable cool.
It really is. And like if you say to yourself, oh, I don't know what's in and I don't know what's right for me. I remember one time my sister texted me a picture of shoes and she's like, am I too old for these? I'm like, absolutely,
I love that.
positively
No,
not.
never.
Never. But I think that what this is instant hip. Instant chic without trying too hard. I mean, let's face it, there are some things I'll look at and I'll be like, oh, that's great for my girls, but not for me.
Exactly.
I want comfort, I want style, and I want that for you as well. And with 500 ordered in the show, and many of you kind of taking a lovingly longing look at the shoe, let me tell you, do it now as we go through colors. Because we, in an hour and 10 minutes, will bring you into a brand new day. And when we do a brand new day, we bring you a brand new today's special value. It is the best price you're going to see on this shoe through past Mother's Day. And when we get to the end of the day, the price does go up. That means you're not going to have the 5 easy payments of $26. Miz Mooz ships for free, so there's a happy little fun extra. We have it in black. We have it in fuchsia, by far the most limited. Who knew that a fuchsia shoe could turn the world on its side? Everybody is in love with it. 800 left in the medium. 300 in the wide. That's why a lot of the boxes that pop up have looked like red, meaning sold out.
Right.
Here's linen. And Christy, you and I know that literally for years now, linen, well, for this year, exactly, linen has been on fire.
Always
every
on
season.
fire. And even though it plays more in the cream family, when we kicked off at midnight yesterday, or this morning, I don't even know what day of the week it is, I wore it with white pants, and I loved the way that works. Like, it
Yeah.
works as a great neutral in that
This
way.
is almost like that oyster white, like the inside of
Yes.
the shell, right? Here's brandy, and like I love, most popular in this show, I love that. Court, you really pointed out at midnight and throughout the day that this has so much padding, especially in the heel,
Oh
right?
yeah, extra. Even if you have that, because a lot of their sandals are on